If you found this message, Source is putting on a show for you. And the show is just getting started. So you'll know this is for you because the synchronicities have started to ramp up. I know you are well versed in dancing with the synchronicities of this reality, the magical God winks of this reality, and becoming increasingly lucid to understanding that it is just the nature of this interconnected divine simulation that you are increasingly aware of as time goes on. But there are these portals that open up in which it's like these synchronicities come onto hyperspeed, and it's because there's like an opening where a lot of high frequency energy is coming onto the planet, and also that's just a reflection of an opening that's occurring within you, an increase in the flow of your source energy within, your kundalini energy. We are hitting the opening of this portal of summer, this acceleration of energy that occurs all the way up until the Lion's Gate, and Source is about to put on a show for you. The show has already begun for some of you. I feel like you're getting the like the preview, the trailer, in a way where you're starting to see things unfold that are synchronicities occurring in the mundane reality, signs, symbols, numbers, but it's almost like there are these moments where you're in flow and they're happening one after another, and this is signaling to you. It's almost like a precursor of alignments that are going to take place in your actual physical reality, like destined meetings, destined occurrences, destined union with divine ideas that are meant to flow through you and expand and impact this reality in a really positive way. It's as if you are getting primed and prepped through your experience of these symbolic occurrences in your physical reality, and every time you notice them and they uplift your energy and they expand you and they give you that union with the magical essence that is you, and also like it's a taster of what's about to unfold, the energy of it, like the energy that it gives you is a taster and that's priming you and prepping you for the actual tangible experiences that are going to be occurring in your reality. This is a time of many divine upgrades. If you look really closely at this card, you can see the sun literally pouring into her third eye, and you can also see all this magic raining down into his pentacle as he sits back and watches Source do its thing, because the King of Pentacles is abundant, makes moves in this physical reality, but knows also that Source is on his side, and that as he creates, Source rains the magic down into his creations, amplifying them, and he knows that he can move in a relaxed way because he's not doing this alone. I'm getting anything that you're going to be creating in this upcoming season, this portal of possibility, this portal of magic that we have all entered, is going to be supercharged by Source, by the incoming increased solar frequencies, by your team of light, by whatever angelic energies are sending you these divine ideas. So it's this vibe of all. I had to restart my camera. So all that you're working on, including yourself, it's gonna get a special dose of magic pouring in from Source throughout this next period of time. And there is an energy of like you just showing up to do the thing, and then knowing that that which you create or that which you shift, the moves that you make, they are going to be inherently blessed. There's like a sprinkle of magical dust that is being poured upon any sort of creation or move that you make in the physical realm in the next few months. And this is encouragement that like when you get those intuitive hits to make the moves, to make the things, because there is an opening of energy that is meant to support you in leading you into your most abundant reality. And so there is like, oh yeah, and like a renewal and a rebirth within, because I think you're learning how to create with source in a new way that's different than the old paradigm, where like from your open heart you receive the guidance, you act upon it, and you trust that like it's being blessed by the divine, and that you are already a match to your most abundant reality, because you are acting upon your unique guidance, your unique flow. You're learning how to do it from an open heart, and so you cannot go wrong. You're literally on the way. And I feel like through your heart being opened, there is like an increasing falling in love with life itself and existing in this reality, but also like the heart is the space that is fifth dimensional. It's beyond time and space. And so from the heart space, when your heart is open, you're always okay with the present moment, because you're tapped into the future reality where you're already experiencing your 10 of Pentacles, your most abundant reality. So it's like, it doesn't matter whether your material self is like in the here and now, you're in your heart space. So you're already embodying your higher self. You are already embodying your most abundant timeline. There's something about this being a very heart-opening time in which you're able to access your highest version of self and your most abundant reality. And so you're able to access like the joy and the high frequency of those embodiments, those timelines, and then at the same time you're able to be present and create within the now all the things that are meant to lead you there, because you're also connected to the wisdom and the knowing of what that future timeline is. So like you're being fed the map and the information of how to get there. So there's something about like this bringing about a patience within you, because you're actually letting yourself enjoy the journey of the becoming and the journey of getting there, and you're just like humbly showing up to each step, depersonalizing it, and just like letting yourself be in the present moment. I'm also getting like not being too caught up in the mental game of having to like strategize how to get exactly where you're meant to go, but rather like allowing through the portal of your heart space, you being fed the next step and the next step through the version of you and that is living like in your most abundant timeline. You're connected to that reality through the heart space. So it's like you're fed step by step, and you just follow the present moment guidance that comes through that is meant to lead you there. And in that, you're actually able to enjoy yourself, because you are actually getting to experience what it's like to surrender to the like you've done so much to cultivate the version of you that is able to tap into this and to like reopen your heart, and therefore be able to access these realms of infinite possibility and infinite abundance. And so you're actually now able to, you've become the version of you that can fully surrender. And in that, like, there's a joy in getting to like check your mind at the door and live from your heart and still take action and not make it all about you or getting it right and getting it wrong. Like, you can't go wrong. You are genuinely, I'm getting just such a you found the flow. You found the flow, you've caught the current, and there's such an ease that comes through it. I feel like this increased magic for you, it's also happening because you have surrendered to this current that is taking you, like your capacity to be present and be in your heart space and trust yourself to move out of your head while still taking action and utilizing your intelligence in the ways that it's meant to be used, rather than like projecting like fear or confusion on the future, or like, you know, anything about the past, bringing the past into your current. Like, you're so present that that is what is allowing you to experience all of this magic that's pouring in. Like, you've become a receptor for all the good, for all the miracles, because you have, I'm really getting dropped out of your head and into your heart, and you're still utilizing your mind, but you've like figured out how to live in the 5D by being in your heart space. Oh my gosh, and then we have 10 of Cups. Your heart is leading you to your most abundant and most fulfilling reality. That was the portal all along. Your heart is the portal. Wow. It literally was the secret sauce all along. And even if you always knew that, it's like, I feel like you've been practicing, maybe even through meditation, through allowing yourself to rest when you do feel like you are not in the right energy to do things and you need rest. Like, I feel like you're trusting your own flow and you're trusting that it's all gonna get done in right timing anyway. You're like starting to discover that you really can trust life. You can trust where your own energy wants to move, and that like in that right after you rest, you always feel like hyped up to run forward and continue your mission, continue to where you're moving, because there's a divine intelligence that you have come into like full awareness and realization of. It's like your entire life you were taught that maybe you were taught your entire life that this is all random and that it's all up to you, but there's a awakening to the fact that not only is there a divine intelligence, but that it is a match to the divine intelligence within you. So when you honor the divine intelligence that moves through you, you sync up with the divine intelligence in the external reality, which was your ticket to your golden timeline, to your existence of living in ecstasy. Like, we're taught that life is meant to be suffering. But in truth, when you're synced up to your soul, you actually get to enjoy it all, like the good and the bad, quote unquote. And you also are able to create so much magic through like a hand beyond yours that ultimately is like a greater version of yourself. But it's like you don't have to worry your pretty little head, if you know what I'm saying. Like, you get to land in your innocence by taking action on what you receive, and then you getting to be surprised by the way it unfolds and what it brings to you. Yeah, I'm getting you're very divinely protected in this time, and that also like you you have full permission from source to like be in your own zone and protect your own energy, because that is like how you stay synced up to that signal within. Yeah, and once again, confirmation that like rest when you feel like you need it is what allows you to remain in this flow as well, because it's almost like when you feel called to rest, it's because spirit and the divine is doing work on you, and it's also because you're not meant to be making moves. That's your internal guidance system telling you that moves actually aren't meant to be made right now. The move is actually you chilling out, your field restoring, you getting upgrades to the system, and then you'll always be feel the impetus to move when it is the right time to move. And that's part of you trusting in this divine design that is leading you to your ultimate happiness, to divine union for some of you, to a happy home for some of you, to feeling like you have established in this earthly realm a place that is truly your own and a reflection of your divinity with others or with an environment that feels so true to you. Yeah, this thing that maybe everybody had always made it seem like, oh, that'll happen when pigs fly. It's like you are that energy of pigs flying. You were always meant to believe and then experience it through your own willingness to believe. Page of Cups, so much energy about the heart. You guys, I saw so many hearts on my run this morning when this message started coming through. It was crazy. Some of you, this is going to have to do with love, but a lot of you, it is just you experiencing this magical reality through connecting to the divine intelligence and the quantum portal of your heart space, and starting to trust that and your internal flow that is connected to the external divine flow over anything and over all the beliefs that are like stored in the subconscious. It's like every time that you start to run away with things having to be a certain way, you come back and you're like, no, let me just trust the present moment and where it's guiding me. And then you letting that blow your mind, because through that, that's how source puts on a show for you, to show you that yes, that is the way. Your heart is the way. That's so much of the energy that is coming through. And yeah, mega magic and upgrades incoming this summer that are like occurring because of your like drawing your consciousness into the present moment and into your heart space and discovering that actually the ultimate intelligence was always there. It actually wasn't in your mind. Like your mind is a powerful tool for like creation and for a lot of different things. But it's as if like you get it on board with where your heart is directing you, because I feel like you're going to be discovering the absolute like incredible, powerful, miraculous wisdom and intelligence that lives within your heart space. And this is also going to make you such a magnet for everything that's meant for you. Yeah, this is a huge period of your life of awakening to your magical powers as well. And they're unique to you. It's like you like literally are like looking at it being like, oh my God, I can do this-ish? What? It's like, yeah, you can. Yeah, exactly. And then you're gonna squat up with some other magic makers too to make some more magic. And this is happening because you're in alignment. There is an alignment happening and it's creating a quickening in your life. And that's what I'm saying. The synchronicities amping up. It's because of your increase in alignment. It's because of your entering into the heart space. And it's like you, as you continue to awaken to your own magic, it's like it wakes up in the reality around you too as a reflection. So get ready for your whole world to expand. I'm getting an expansion of like what you believed was possible. Also, surfing might be a sign for some of you, just not everyone, but for some of you. And also like islands, oceans, the tropics. There's something about like an ancient primal magic that is coming into wake you out of any sort of repetitive energy, like boredom energy that you've been in. Like you're about to be offered life that is like rainbow coded. It's like going from black and white to rainbow. Okay, I feel like I could literally go on forever. So we'll stop here. But I love you so much. I'll catch you on the next one. Personal readings, link in my bio. And be blessed.